Hey, everybody. Saturday night, nice night to hang out, spend some time with your YouTube buddies, and participate in a fun auction. Ooh, look at this. Look, any vintage lovers here? Any Engelhard, National, any vintage silver bar lovers? You're in luck tonight. Got a nice supply. Man, I hit pay dirt earlier this week, hit the mother load, and happy to bring that to you. I am joined on my left by Mrs. T.
Hello, everyone. Happy Saturday.
And the best moderator around is here, TuliTuli. And let's see, we've got Brandon and Kevin and Ton Tavern. Hey, Ton Tavern, it's really nice to meet you and Mrs. Ton Tavern today. And I have a feeling that won't be the only time we ever meet. I have a feeling we'll probably be running into each other from time to time, maybe even go out for lunch or something, who knows. And great to meet you. And once again, thank you for your service to this country, my friend. We have Corey, we have Roger S., we have Revolution, we have all kinds of nice folks here. And David's Doubloons is in the house. We've got Henry Hicks. Henry, I've got some fractional. And I've got so much to start with. I mean, I don't even know where to start. Let's start with the rules and the auction instructions. This is for the benefit of the new people around here. And yeah, just about every week there's a new person or two. We love it. We love welcoming new people to the TheSilverStacker world of auctions here. And we have fun. You don't need to be a member. That's a common question. And shipping is $5. However, it's free, and some of you could probably recite this yourselves. I just pipe you in and you can recite it. Shipping is free if you're a member at level 2, 3, or 4. And by the way, I cleaned up. I hadn't changed the slide in quite a long time. So next time you see a video with the memberships listed, those will all be the most accurate and up to date. And please keep track of what you purchase. Now would be a great time to pull out a pad and a pen and keep track. And then please do your best to pay after the auction, not during the auction, but after the auction or whenever you're done, pay for the total purchase. Some people thought they were over the weeks and months that they were being helpful by paying as you go. Actually, that just kind of complicates things. Just pay for the whole shebang all at once. Let the moderators moderate. That's TuliTuli. Let her do her thing. Central Michigan shows up from time to time. And by the way, speaking of moderators, I did talk with my old buddy Mark from Australia. And it was good to hear that Mark is still kicking and hanging out and battling his illnesses, but he is still around. And, you know.
TuliTuli's asking if it's only PayPal this week.
No, you know what? We'll go ahead and do CashApp and Venmo at least for one more week and just see how it goes. But we really do prefer PayPal. Be courteous, no bad language. We run a clean channel, and bid increments are on your left here. Anything under $100 is a $1 minimum bid increment. No fractional, no 50-cent bids or anything like that. Once we get over 100, which I believe we will tonight, we'll see. The minimum bid is $5. It could be $7, it could be $9, whatever you'd like, but it's got to be at least $5. And I don't forget, especially you Cash App and Venmo people, I'll need your address for shipping. And also, last but not least, thank you for your support. Your support in these auctions helps Mrs. T and me travel all over the place to coin shows and auctions and coin shops and you name it to bring you stuff like this, the good stuff. Look at that Engelhard up there. Geiger, speaking of Geiger, look at this bad boy. Ooh, 10 ounces in the hand, feels good.
You've been messing with that all week.
Here we are the night of. I still don't even know if we're going to auction it. I'm not going to buck and go that one. I'm going to throw a number out there, which is a fair number. It'll be below like market value and below eBay and stuff like that. But if it goes, it goes. If it doesn't, it doesn't. And the buyers, no, it'd have to be a little over that. A little over that. I paid over that. You pay up for the Geiger, nice primo stuff. And where do I start? I don't know. Let's see. let's start small. Take a look here. I was able to pick up some 1/20th ounce Libertads, and these are kind of drying up, but I found some, and I'm going to say, oh, wait a minute. Before we even auction, Mrs. T, what am I forgetting? I'm forgetting, before we sell silver, let's give some silver away. And to get ready for your trivia question, if you watched my videos today, you're in good shape. Go on number 1, subscribe and hit the notification bell. Be sure to hit that like too while you're at it. Mrs. T, you have those gimmies? Give me 4 of those. They all started a while back with just 1, then we doubled it, and now we've quadrupled it. 4 of you will get silver allocated towards your stack, and there we go, right there. Let's see. Here's your
upside down.
What's that? I don't think it matters. It's a gram of silver.
Okay.
And if for our Jewish friends in the group, you'll be really excited to receive this. It looks like a little menorah there, but either way, it's $9.99 fine silver, and it is 1 gram. 4 of you will win 1 each. In the rattlers that I have, this is a tougher question. I need a year. The rattlers that I have in my collection, they're generation 1.2. What year did generation 1.2 start? And you had to really pay close attention to, oh my goodness, these guys are so good, Mrs. T. They have this stuff memorized. Let's see. Brandon says next year in Jerusalem. Oh man, I'd love to go to the Holy Land someday, but not right now. 1986 is the correct answer. And they only made them for a few years, 86 through 89. Silver Boy Blues, Kevin 11, Matthew Crosslife, and Knox Stacks. Very good. 4 of the finest right there. Man, these guys are sharpshooters. We were watching this show on Billy the Kid, a series on Amazon Prime, and Billy the Kid was a sharpshooter, and we've got some sharpshooters here, that's for sure. They're quick and they're accurate. All right, guys, I was about to, let's start with this auction. A little one, whoops, there goes the light.
Tiger, hi Tiger.
Tiger's here. Hey, Tiger. Nice to have you here. Oh, Tiger, look at this. Look at this. Don't drool all over your keyboard. Here we go. 1/20th ounce Libertad. This is not stacking silver. This is collecting silver. We're going to say buck and go. And Mrs. C, and I realized they only made less than 40,000 of these, 38,800. Buck and go on the 1/20th ounce Mexican silver Libertads. And we're going to jump all over the place today. Henry's at 8. Knox is at 10, and we got ourselves an auction today. I say, Mrs. T, we don't use the clock today. We'll worry about that later when we jump over to Whatnot later on. Henry Hicks is at 11, and that is where the clock is built in. For now, let's just go old school. Let's go going one time to Henry Hicks. Which makes sense. Mr. Fractional himself, Henry Hicks. It's funny how I get to know your taste in silver and coinage, and I do my shopping based on that. Henry Hicks at 11 on the very collectible 1/20th ounce silver Libertad, highly collectible, going once, going twice, and sold. And David's in the house. Henry Hicks takes that one down. And hi, Shatterack. Nice to see you here. There you go, Mrs. T. And let's do something that was very popular last week. Let's do a Benji here, 1951. And there you go, buck and go on the Benji. Buck and go on the Benji. Mr. Fractional, here you go. $50 right here, buck and go. Let me take a sip of my Pepsi, and you guys get going and build those stacks. Excuse me. $50. And I went to a coin show today. It was a lot of fun. Tons of 10. And it was pretty well attended. All the dealer tables were sold. Coin collecting seems to be alive and well in Northwest Indiana, at least. And I don't know about your area, but here in NWI, there's a lot of collectors out, a lot of stackers out. Everybody seems to just kind of be bracing themselves for whatever's next. And let's see, this is below my cost. $10 going one time. Mexican is my all-time favorite. Oh, Jonathan, let's see what we can do to help you out there. Ton is a 10, going two times, and going once, going twice, and sold. Ooh, goodbye there. Very good buy. If you like the Mexican, ooh, Tiger, you've been asking, you shall receive, my friend. 1945, those pesos, gold, beautiful, old. And by the way, most of these are restrikes, but they are beautiful Mexican gold, nonetheless, probably restruck in the 70s or 80s or something like that. About 1/20th of an ounce. And those are gorgeous. We'll wait till people warm up just a little bit before we start with that. Let's see. Let's test the waters with an ounce of silver. You got the silver maple here. Silver maple. And there is Queenie. I sorted these out. I got a tube. About half of them are going straight into the furnace. About half of them I figured I'd offer to you guys in case you want some maples for your stack. And let's see if we get that to zoom in just a little bit better. And all right, buck and go on the maple. Brandon's at 29. Let's see. There we go. We're getting there. Knox is at 32. Hi, Liza. Nice to see you here. And Henry is at 33. Mrs. T, it's getting a little warm in here. I am going to open this up. A little fresh air in here.
Okay, sounds good.
Well, these guys bid. Let me open a window.
Sounds good.
Getting hot in here. Oh, until the neighbor kid comes out to cut the grass. All right.
Yeah, and then
We'll have some noise pollution. Liza's at 34, going one time. And Liza at 34, going two times. And going once, going twice. And sold. All right, there she is. All right, Mrs. T. Now let's try another one of those just for good measure. See if anybody else who is bidding wants one.
Okay.
And buck and go once again. Again, Queenie side. I took out the ones. Let's see. For example, this one right here. This lady's going in the furnace. You might not even be able to pick it up on yours. A little scratch there. See, I wouldn't want to send you one with a scratch like that. But this one's in good shape. Henry's at 33. Let's see if we get it up to 34 again and see what happens. I will take all the maples. No one buys. Ooh, there comes the kid. Oh, there goes my breeze.
Well, that was fast.
He was at the beach all day having fun, and he's going to be.
He shows up.
He is going to, 2011. Thank you, TuliTuli. Going one time. Tiger, might just take you up on that, amigo. Let's see. Henry at 33, going two times. And going once. Going twice. And, Tiger's at 34, which helps me out a little bit. I bought this when silver was at 32 an ounce. Plus, there's the factor that maples are, it's highly sought after. Tiger at 34 going one time. Tiger at 34 going two times. And going once. Going twice. And sold. Alrighty. Well, Tiger, you made an offer. Let's see here. If you want, I've got, let's see. 1, 2. Let's do three. Let's see, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 tiger. If you want to bin those at 34, we can do that. And that way we can go on to some other stuff. For tiger, you offered to take whatever anybody didn't want. So he says bin all. There you go. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more, Mrs. T. There you go. And all in good shape, tiger. There you go. All right. Hey, let's try this. Let's try this. David or any of the other folks who like the numismatics, 1879 Nolans. And it's got the nice tone / patina to it. Does not appear to have ever been cleaned. And that's a good thing in numismatics. And her cheek is looking pretty decent. That's of course, the focal point of these. Let's see. Let me find the optimal way to view her.
And somebody said beaches in Indiana. Yeah, we have beautiful beaches.
Oh, we have
National Lakeshore.
Yeah, the Indiana Dunes. It's a national park. You could look it up, and that's one of the reasons so many of us love Northwest Indiana.
Mm-hmm.
There's sport fishing. Lake Michigan is kind of like an ocean.
Yeah.
A lot of times people see it for the first time. You can't see the other side, that's for sure. Liza's at 26 on the Morgan, and yeah, remember Mrs. T, we brought some friends up from Indianapolis for a Cubs game.
Yeah.
And it was a bus trip, and people, not like a chunk of the bus, maybe like a quarter of the people had never been to Chicago.
Yes.
And they were pinned against the window of the bus, looking with their jaws dropped. They couldn't believe
that Lake Michigan, how beautiful it is.
Yeah, it's like an ocean, and the sand dunes here in Indiana were not built up in certain places, and that's why it's a national park now.
Mm-hmm.
I'm close to the Ohio River. It's a big river.
Come and visit our Indiana beaches.
Oh yeah. Even the Hoosiers, most Hoosiers, especially anybody south of Indianapolis, rarely ever makes it. Silver Boy 33, Roger S at 35. Most people in the southern half of the state don't even have the foggiest idea of how beautiful Northwest Indiana is. They think of steel mills, and yeah, there are steel mills. They think of corrupt politicians, and those are present as well. But there's also some beautiful beaches. Roger S at 35 going 38. Silver Boy bumps it up to 38 on the pretty looking Morgan. SBB 38 going one time. Let's see if there's a response from Roger, or SBB takes that Morgan home. SBB going 2 times. And going once, going twice. Oh, David is, oh boy, we got a battle, Mrs. T. We got 3-way battle.
Yeah.
For this Morgan dollar. And they like the fact that it looks like it hasn't been messed with. It just looks like natural tone from Nolan. Silver Boy Blues is at 42. Revolution, you're in there, but you're right behind SBB. You'd have to be up to 43 to be the lead. Currently, 42 is the lead. Oh, I stand corrected. Roger S is at 44. Let me take another sip of my Pepsi while these guys are going at it, Mrs. T.
Mm-hmm. You sure are. They're going at it.
Mm-hmm. Revolution's at 45. And TuliTuli confirms Rev 45. Rev 45 going 2 times. And Rev 45 going once, going twice, and sold. We got a nice one there. 1879 is not one of those 1921s that are so common. Let's see here. What year was that, Mrs. T? 1879. All right, we won't do that 1879. Let's do, well, let's do this one with the tone. Any toner fans here? You got 1879. Yeah, you actually have a little bit of breast feather left in there. And that is an S. San Francisco, 1879 toner. 1879 toner. Buck and go. Buck and go. Oh, sorry, Silver Boy, you were right behind at 51, but you've got another chance, and this one's a beaut. It's an 1879 toner. Let's see, full disclosure, it has a little scratch there on the left side. That's I would call it a micro scratch. It doesn't really take away from the overall look, but that tone, whoo, that tone is sweet. Slight hints of purplish and brown. There we go. That's about as good a look as you're going to get. Roger is at 36.
No,
Knox.
Knox is at 36.
Okay, there we go. We're at 36 right now on the toner, 1879. San Francisco mint. So, gosh, 1879. San Francisco. Maybe it was a fisherman that had them in his pocket. Maybe it was some guy who was in Alcatraz or something like that. I don't know. Remember when we went to San Francisco?
Mm-hmm.
We didn't make it out to Alcatraz.
No. That would have been weird with the girls. They were little.
Yeah, they were little.
So I don't know if we should even be there with them, you know?
Yeah. Wow. Knox at 36. I thought this would have gone up higher because it's got that pretty tone. But you guys are the market. You'll dictate what happens tonight. Knox at 36 going one time. And let's see, Knox at 36 going two times. And Knox. Boy, I stand corrected. There's more bids flooding in now. Maybe everybody said, that tone is looking pretty nice. Oh, yeah. SBB at 42 going one time. SBB at 42 going two times. Let's see if it holds up for you, SBB. SOLD and going once, going twice, and Tiger bumps it up a buck. Just in the nick of time, Tiger. My muscles were contracting to lower my index finger, and just in the nick of time, you bumped it up. Let's see if SBB responds. Going one time to Tiger. SBB might do the same thing. Turnabout is fair. What is that? Turnabout is fair game? Where's the timer? The timer will be out later on Whatnot, and about an hour from now or so. Going once, going twice, and Tiger's wanting the Tiger. Not the sold. The timer now. Tiger wants the timer, and he got the Morgan. All right, let's see. Let's do a different year. This one's pretty attractive. 1896. Oh, New Orleans. Nice tone. I wouldn't. I wouldn't. No breast feathers left there. This one's a little bit worn and did its work as a workhorse. This is not one of those that was sat in a bank vault somewhere in New York City all of its life. This one was put to work, selling bread and flour and milk and God knows what else. 1896 up for grabs. Roger House starts us at 30. And see where we go from there. Tiger says, give that to Silver Boy Blues, please.
Ooh,
man, what a nice gesture, my friend. All right.
Okay,
and you get 2 claps for that one. That was a very nice thing to do. Rogers at 30 on 1896. And we're going one time. Rogers at 30 going 2 times. Ooh, bargain of the night here, Mrs. T.
Yeah.
Rogers at 30 going once, going twice, and sold. Oh, wait a minute. There was a snipe. David's doubloons got in there. Here we go. Ready for the sound?
Yeah.
Snipe. Where that sounds like Billy the Kid right there. And I wonder where let's see, Matthew's at. He loves that sound. All right, guys. Should I even let me just throw it out there to you guys. If anybody's interested I'll throw it out there to you. But I'm sorry, guys. I cannot buck and go this one. I think you guys would probably give me fair bids, but I don't know if I have the stomach to do it, to be honest with you. I love these beautiful Geigers. I would have to be at, and I'm going to give you like the lowest price, way under Conrad. I was about to say about 360, and you beat me to it. Conrad, all right, 360, which I know.
You're actually gonna let it go. You've been messing with
I know. Conrad threw it out there at 360. It's gonna go for. I know. I probably should have.
You should have put it.
You could put it probably. Yeah, too late now, Mrs. T.
Yeah, I know.
Let's see. Conrad threw out 360. I'm accepting. Anybody else, please feel free to get me up to 375, 380 or something like that, which is closer to the going rate. But doggone it. Me and my big mouth, Mrs. T.
Yep.
Conrad at 360.
Loose lips.
And Conrad, oh boy, that's bargain. Let's see. Conrad's putting a backup bid there, I see. I'm going to say 360 going one time. I don't see any bids in between there. So it looks like he's going to get it at 360 unless anybody bumps it up a little bit. Conrad at 360 going two times. This is the only one of these I've ever actually seen. So I bought it. And gosh, that's a nice pickup.
Yeah.
Where is it? Two times. And all right. Oops, I tried to put in 2x. All right, did it go through? Yep. Okay.
You said no to 370 at least.
And going once, going twice, and
Hey, Tiger, hold on.
oh, Tiger bumps it to 380. Oh boy, there's something. I'm gonna try to X out of this thing.
385.
Okay. I had a little trouble with my. Remember that time where I was typing stuff and it wouldn't go in?
Mhm.
That was happening. So, all right. Tiger, thank you very much. Conrad, thank you very much. I'm looking at right now, accurate, I believe. Conrad 385 going one time.
Mhm.
And did you guys see the 1X? Is it coming through, Mrs. T?
Yes, I see it.
Okay. On my screen, I'm seeing a little weird little message. Two times.
Yep.
And so now we'll say it's sniper time, going once, going twice, and sold. Oh my goodness, Tiger.
Wow.
Oh my goodness, Tiger sniped it at 390. Tiger, I think you're gonna really like this one. This is gonna be a primo piece for your Pew Pew by Tiger for your stack collection.
Yep.
Tiger, just do me a favor. Please don't melt this one. I would be very sad if you melted that one.
Yeah, 385.
And Conrad, thank you for your strong bidding. Tiger, man, that guy's a pro. Conrad, I'm sorry, you're in there with a professional sniper. Let's see if anybody is in the mood for some vintage silver, and we'll give it. Oh, Mrs. T, we haven't done a givey in a minute though. Let's do a givey. After that, I feel like I need to give some silver away.
Okay.
All right, so givey number 2.
Oh,
Oh, the gaw. A gaw. On YouTube, it's a gaw.
right.
And Whatnot, it's a givey. Don't cut it off. No. It's a gaw number 2. And the commercial is here. Join my Remind group. I was just looking. Tuli, you'll be interested to know this too. I was just looking. Nobody's really joined my Remind in quite some time. And all you have to do is text this number, 81010, this weird little message at AGH3AB, or Tuli might be able to put a link in. And what I'll do is I'll just text you. Oh, thanks, Mrs. C. I'll just text you. Oh, there it is. Thank you, TuliTuli. I will just text you whenever or about a half hour, 45 minutes, or an hour out from the auction. That way you have a heads up. If you're eating dinner, you could hurry up and gobble down your meatloaf and your mashed potatoes and be in time for the auction.
Why does it have to be meatloaf?
I don't know. There you go. Oh, there Jenga right there. All right, there you go. You got 4 chances. Oh boy, I like this question. This is a good question, especially if you watched my short video today. Let's see. Here we go. We'll stand ya. The Rattler I bought today had a cat sticker. The 2-word nickname that is referred to that little sticker is in an auction till T drops stuff. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Hi, Noob. Nice to see you here. What is that little cat sticker referred to as? And you know what? If RH answers, just everybody just copy him because he's always right.
Hi, RH.
Hi, RH. Green bean is the correct answer. So Knox, yeah, that I'll tell you what, that internet connection between here and Tennessee is really good. We're looking at Knox at green bean. RH, Rick K says green gold or green bean. Yeah, either one.
Said green bean.
And Noob. So we have, let's see, Knox, RH, Rick K, and Noob. All right, there you go. Congratulations, guys. And there is the giving or the gaw. Mrs. T. Hey, we have 28 years of marriage coming up in July, guys. So you would imagine she's corrected me quite a few times over those 28 years. And there's another one I keep. Now I'm getting the look. All right, guys. Oh, we talked about Engelhard. Well, maybe I'll wait on that one. Oh, all right. Here, let's start with this one. You've got the big E with the tiny little bull logo there with the MC. And that should be a trivia question. What does the MC stand for? Let's see. Master of Ceremony. 1 troy ounce silver, Engelhard, serialized 34100. This is the model with the 4 solid Engelhards. Buck and go, guys. Buck and go on the Engelhard. And we'll see where she goes. Let's see what kind of vintage silver lovers we have here tonight, Mrs. T.
Yeah.
And go from there.
And Rick K says 36 years.
36 years. Congratulations, man.
Rick K.
Congratulations.
It seems like a long time, doesn't it?
MC Hammer. Let's see. Ton Taverns at 36. Ton at 36. I mean, Mrs. T, do you remember not long ago these things used to go for like $55 a pop? Yeah. And now, let's see. No, long time no see. Yeah, good to see Tiger here. We're looking at 36. Woo! Might be a short night for the vintage at 36. Under 40.
Wow.
Engelhard going one time. Metal Company. Brandon MC Metal Company. Tiger. You know, you're trying to make me spit out my Pepsi right on my keyboard here. Ton at 36 going 2 times. Ooh, Ton's going to get a bargain here. Going once. Going twice. And sold. And I'm just glad this one won't be melted. All right, let's try a national. This is the horizontal national. Serial number 129472. 129er 472. Shiny. Woo, proof like. And ooh, it's got the shiny back too. And let's see, it does, it does have the maple leaf here. And it does have the swirly little N national. And we're going to say buck and go. Man, that looks pretty. Might look nice in somebody's, let's see, guardhouse box. And a nice little capsule with that super shine to it. Buck and go. Testing the market here. Do we have any vintage lovers, my friends? Let's see. 1 ounce of beautiful old vintage silver. Look at that Pepsi. RH is at $1. All right. Might be like that guy on Price is Right. Nobody bids.
Yeah.
$1. Henry Silver Boy is at 32. We're at Ton at 34 on the national. And there we go. Ton at 34. And that is that's a real bargain. Real bargain. Going one time. Going 34. Going two times. Mississippi, I never thought I'd see the day where National Vintage was going a couple bucks over. Oh, Silver Boy is at 35 over spot.
Mm-hmm.
The spot's over $30. Let's see. Henry Hicks says, just on a matter of principle, I cannot let it go. Silver Boy, same thing. Pete, same thing. I can't let it go for that cheap. Currently, Silver Boy is in the lead at 35. Let's see if Pete or Henry respond at 36. But nope, Noob does. Noob at 36. Noob at 36 going one time. Noob at 36 going two times. Silver Boy's at 38. Now we're starting to get closer to like normal, respectable vintage numbers. SBB 38 going one time. Let's see. SBB. Oh, no worries. Yeah, well, don't worry. There'll be another Engelhard going two times. And SBB going once, going twice, and sold. And it looks like 38 held up. All right. Remember I told you there'd be another Engelhard? Well, here you go. We didn't have to wait long. There we go. This one is the vertical model. 1 troy ounce Engelhard serialized FG19er2. There's the 3 solid Engelhards. All right, Engelhard, buck and go. And we're RH, you got a buck? I'm sure he does. RH, anybody else who wants to start me off at a buck? Go from there.
Knox is at 33 now.
Knox starts us off at 33. Noob at 34. Pete at 36. And the Engelhard lovers are starting to wake up a little. Oh, by the way, this is the model different than the other one. This is the one with the big E, the tiny little bull logo there, and no MC. So a little variation here from the previous one. We're looking at Noob at 37 at the moment. Casey, you're right behind. Noob's got you by like a split second. You'd have to be a buck more at 38, Casey. And let's see. KC Customs is at 38. KC Customs, what kind of customs do you do? Cars? Cabinetry? Silver pours? Hey, six pack. KC is at 38, going one time. KC at 38, going two times. Going once. Going twice. And sold. KC Customs. There we go. Congratulations. And let's go on to another vertical model, this time in the form of a national 1 troy ounce silver 999. Ooh, now this again, another variation. This one has a little maple leaf on this side, product of Canada, and the little swirly end there, and the mirror back. So all four of these so far have been slightly different in one way or another. 027204 is the serial number on that national. That nice maple leaf. Casey, shipping is $5. Unless you're a member at level 2, 3, or 4, you could join my channel and become a channel member, and your shipping's free. Or else just throw in an extra $5 on top of whatever your total is. And you could see scrolling across the bottom there's my PayPal. That's the preferred method of payment. And this week, maybe the last week, we're also accepting Venmo and CashApp, but we'd really prefer PayPal because it's so much easier just to push a button and print out a label for you guys. All right, we're looking at Noob at 37 is what I'm saying. No problem, Casey. Noob at 37. Pete, yeah, you're at 37, but we're behind. Noob got you first. Noob at 37. Pete's at 38. Pete's in the lead on the nice national going one time. Thank you, Noob, for your bidding. Pete at 38 going 2 times. I don't know. I just smell a sniper coming on. Let's see. Going once. Oh, Silver Boy, SBB. I didn't even get to going twice. SBB at 39. Pete, you're out now. You have to be at 40. SBB's got you at 39 going 1 time. SBB at 39 going 2 times. And Mrs. T, we've got 50 people here. That's pretty cool. Saturday night, hanging out.
Happy Saturday night.
And
holiday weekend, huh?
Going once, going twice, and sold. And it looks like SBB at 39. All right, you know what they say, the best for last. And this last one is one of the ones that's harder to find. There you go. You got the horizontal, Engelhard, PE02. Ooh, boy, I don't like this serial number. This is 02666. Tiger, you could melt this one if you want. 0266, the devil Engelhard. What do you like? But this is the frosted back. These definitely should be in the $50 range, but you guys decide. These are harder to find. They made them for a very short period of time. And we're going to see if anybody wants the Engelhard frosted back. And there we go. Buck and go, guys. Buck and go. Frosted back. If I remember correctly, they only made those for like 1 year, maybe 2, but I'm pretty sure it's just 1. You don't see them around very often, and I felt kind of lucky to get a hold of the frosted back. Pete Clark is at 40. RH, there you go. I thought they only made them for 1 year, 1980. Thank you, RH. And RH, aka the human computer. Pete Clark. Yeah, RH is bidding $1,980, Mrs. T. Man, that's going to make our night. We could just be done. Go out and have a beer.
A couple of beers with that money.
Yeah, no kidding.
Not one.
I can even split a margarita. Pete Clark at 40. Oh, man. And Pete Clark at 40 going once, going twice. Oh, RH is at 41. More of a proper bid there. RH is at 41.
I was just telling you that I haven't seen RH in a while.
Yeah,
Good to see you.
Yeah, Mrs. T was putting the givvies together, or the grams together, and she mentioned that because RH has been the recipient of those grams on many occasions. Maybe the record holder, Mrs. T. Although Knox is right there with them too. Knox is coming on strong. We should have a tally and just have a contest.
Yeah.
All right, SBB. Enough of the gram contest. Silver gram contest. Here we go. SBB going 2 times. And going once, going twice, and sold. Nice one there. And so nice. Let's do it twice. So nice. Let's do it twice. Here you go. This one is PA. Anybody from Pennsylvania? PA 62837. Another frosted back. There she is. Let's just start the bidding. Buck and go wherever you guys want to start. Feel free. Better serial number, PA. I'm glad you know. Let's see. Oh, RH was right behind. Noob's at 25. This one's a little crustier looking, but there she is. She's an Engelhard, nevertheless. But that frosted back, that's the money side right there. The 1980 rare side. Pizza 42. Rick K's watching 3 different videos.
What?
What?
You can, Rick K. You can
He's
do
probably,
that?
you know, he's probably watching my Rattler video
Okay.
and a Rattler short and this all at the same time.
What? That's amazing.
No.
I wouldn't be able to do that.
All right. Let's see. Pete Clark at 42 going 2 times. And unless he heard us talking about Billy the Kid and's watching that one.
Yeah.
Going once, going twice, and sold. Oh, 43 RH with the snipe. Pow! Blows it out of the water. There you go. There's a snipe RH. Another snipe tonight. All right. Well, let's see. Speaking of rattlers, let me see if anybody might be interested in a rattler. Oh boy, 1886 rattler. They liked the Morgans earlier and the raw. I wonder if anybody would be interested in a historic rattler, 1886 model, in an MS63 rattler from, 1986, 87, 88, or 89, one of those years. That's when these were made. I hesitate a little bit, Mrs. T, to buck and go.
Don't you just, I don't know.
I'll tell you what.
You are.
Yeah, I collect these. So I'll tell you what. If anybody wants to start us off at 125, we can get started on this one. And that's about as low as I can go. 125, usually in the coin shows. I bought one today from a buddy who hooked me up with a crazy deal, but usually they're around the $150 range. 1886, no S, it's a Philly, no mint mark. And anybody interested? I'll throw out that number. Yeah, if not, we'll just put her away and move on to something else. And we'll give it a minute.
Yeah.
Let's see here.
No worries.
SBB, I was just about to put it away. Oh my goodness. SBB is at 125. Mrs. T, we've got ourselves an auction here. Yeah. There it is. SBB 125. And you got a little piece of history there, my friend. Look at that. And the old PCGS, that's dot matrix printing right there, Mrs. T. And I wonder if SBB might be the only fan of the Rattlers. Looks like it. And I threw out a low number.
He has a good taste, though.
I think so too. We have very similar taste. SBB going one time. Oh, that's a bargain. Where's Central Michigan? He knows about these things. SBB going 2 times. And SBB, this is the deal of the night.
It is.
And going once, going twice. Oh, David's Doubloons jumps in there at 130. The next bid would need to be 135. And state of the art then, this is high living right here. Getting that dot matrix to fit perfectly into that little capsule there. And this one's not all cracked up or anything like that. She's in good shape. All those years. The Morgan dollar. Nice breast feathers there. There she is. We're looking at SBB at 140. Mrs. T. SBB 140 going one time. SBB at 140 going 2 times. And fair warning, going once, going twice, and sold. SBB, David, thank you for your bidding. SBB takes it at 140.
Wow.
I think you got yourself a fair deal there. Definitely. All righty. Let's see. When it printed, oh yeah. Let's see. Tiger's still here? I know he was interested in those pesos before. You've got that, and this one is nice. It doesn't have any little copper toning coming through or anything like that. It's 1/20th, or about 0.048, about 1/20th. You got it, SBB. And about 1/20th of an ounce. But man, highly collectible, hard to find now. Again, it pays to have friends when you go to a coin show and you get hooked up with deals and people. Let's see. I bought this from one of the members of my coin club.
Oh.
Actually, you know him. You've met him a couple times, Mrs. T. All right, let's try. If anybody's interested in the dos pesos, I think I could start it off at 130, and that's kind of low. 130, and that's kind of low.
You hesitate.
I know. I was thinking, what would I want to keep it at? I'd want to. 130 is about the lowest I could possibly. And Roger S. Johnny on the spot starts us off at 130.
Mm-hmm.
The going rate for these I've seen online is quite a bit higher than that, Mrs. T.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there we go.
Well, I believe it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Roger S. is at 145. Revolution Ton is at 150. And we've got quite a bit of interest in the dos pesos. Nice little gold piece. And tell you what, I watched my PPP, Pistol Packing Pilot, is a guy I really like on YouTube. He traded in all his fractional silver, Mrs. T, and he bought whole ounces of silver. God bless him for doing that. I like my fractional.
Yeah.
And I think when gold goes up to 3,000, 3,500, who knows where it's going to go over the years, and I'm not talking a year and a half. I'm talking about next 10 years. Lord knows where it'll go. Who the heck's going to be able to afford just 1 ounce of gold?
Mm-hmm.
That's why I like the frac. Roger S. at 155 going one time. Roger S. at 155, Ton and Revolution were right behind. Fair warning, guys. Roger S. at 155. The bid would need to be 160 or higher. Going once. Going twice. And sold to Roger S. at 155. Oh, Revolution right behind. 155, Mrs. T, is a good deal, actually.
Yeah.
And here we go. I'll tell you what. Guess what I have?
Oh boy.
One more. Let's run it back, amigos. Let's run it back. Another one of these. And let's just start wherever you guys want to start. Last one went for 155 with a 160 bid coming in. Again, this one, 1945. Surely a restrike. They made these all the way into the 70s and 80s. And again, another one. Hopefully the camera is showing it well enough that you can see sometimes these come with like a little copper spot here or there coming through. This is not one of those. This one is in very fine condition. Hopefully you guys can see on the camera. Good condition. You'd be proud to have this one in your stack. We're looking at Liza at 145. And yeah, that was Revolution. That was quite a win. You could get this one for even cheaper. Right now, Liza's in the lead at 145. I'll take a sip of my Pepsi and then we'll go from there.
Sounds like our neighbor is done cutting the grass.
Yeah, I think that's good. Oh.
You can open the window now.
Yeah, get some fresh air in here. There we go. Oh, yeah, the cooler air feels good now, Mrs. T.
Oh, no. It was a beautiful day for us.
All right, guys. Well, whoever was interested in that last one, looks like Liza's going to take it at 145. And bargain.
Wow.
Just goes to show, going one time. And Liza at 145. Nope, Roger jumps in at 150. You could potentially take another one. And, oh, here comes the flurry of bids. Conrad, Revolution. Roger was the first one to 150. Let's see if somebody takes it to 155 or does a really smart thing and just put in a bid of 160 and bump it past the person who's at 155. That's also in play. But either way, Roger's in the lead at 150. Paul Dawson at 160. Going one time. Paul Dawson at 160. Let's see if Paul's bid holds up. Paul Dawson at 160. Going two times. And let's see. SOLD. Paul coming in hot. Excuse me. Going once. Going twice. Oh, Roger S. bumps it up, 165. Excuse me. Sorry, guys. Pardon the coughing there. Either asthma or allergies. I've got both. So let's see. Roger S. at 165 going two times. And let's see if Paul bumps it. Paul Dawson wants this. 175. And that is the current lead right now. Paul Dawson at 175 going one time. Paul at 175 going two times. Paul at 175 going once, going twice. Fair warning, everybody. And sold. And it looks like it held up, Paul. Yep, that's what I'm seeing here. Congratulations to Paul Dawson. 175. Nice job there. And Roger S., thank you for your bidding as well, my friend. And let's see, we're getting close to the end of the auction. I'll tell you what. Yep, there's 50. No, actually, we just hit the 60 mark, Mrs. T. Here's what we're going to do. We are going to do one more big item, and then we're going to do a giveaway.
We're going to do the number.
Yep. Notice how it said giveaway?
Yeah.
Not a givey. Look at that, guys. Look at that. Primo. What's that?
Here are the winners.
Oh yeah. We'll do that in just a sec. Primo silver. This will be our last auction of the night. Then we're going to do a givey. 50 grams. Ooh.
Wow.
Thing looks beautiful. And like a little, remember the CD cases from the 90s? There we go. Beautiful little case with the assay built in. And here we go. Buck and go, guys. Buck and go on the 50 gram Geiger. Should be close to $100 or so. Usually Geiger silver goes for at least $2 a gram. So we're looking to be somewhere near 100, but you guys are the market. You guys will dictate and you guys decide right here and right now. That's the fun of an auction. And somebody might get a crazy bargain. Should go for somewhere near $100 on the beautiful Geiger. And yeah, that's about as pretty as it comes, guys. There's it. Goes this way. Get the serial number and even the little QR code. Doug Coates says 66. And we've got a furious bidding war going on right now, Mrs. T. And let me find that other question. Oh, back here. And get ready for the givey. Well, these guys are battling it out. Whoa, under $70? Oh, boy. All right. Well, I threw it out there, and I will take one on the chin on this one, but it's all good. Henry Hicks at 68, going one time on the beautiful. Gosh, how many? What is that per? Let's see. Revolution's at 69, and let's see if Henry takes us up to 70 or somebody else. Yeah, that's Doug's at 70, and let's see. All right, is Doug up on that list there, Miss T? Let's see. We're looking at Conrad at 75. All righty. And Conrad at 75. Man, let's see if Doug responds, or Revolution, or Henry, or anybody else. The next bid would need to be 76, and Henry Hicks is at 76. There we go. We're inching our way closer to my goal of 100, but like I said, you guys will determine where we go. Going one time, Henry Hicks. Henry Hicks at 76, going 2 times. Ooh, I could certainly see a snipe coming any second now. Going once, Tons at 77. And Pete Clark's at 78.
Conrad's at 80.
Conrad is at 80. We've got ourselves a battle going on, the battle to 100. That's whoever hits 100 first will probably take it. Because then the next bid after that would be 105. But right now, Conrad's got it at 80. I didn't even see Conrad's bid come in. Where is it? Let's see.
It's under time for me.
Oh, okay, got it. Conrad at 80. Henry's at 81. And here we go. Back and forth, back and forth. Henry at 81. Going one time. This is exciting, Mrs. T. Henry at 81. Going 2 times. And the beautiful Geiger. Going once. Going Conrad's at 82. We're inching up. 84 to Conrad. Pete Clark jumps in there. Conrad 84. Let's see. Con 84 going one time. Conrad 84 going. Tiger. Tiger's still here looming. Anything's possible as long as Tiger's in the house. Going once. Nope. Tons at 85. Yeah, we're inching our way towards 86. Excuse me, towards 100, Mrs. T. Currently, we're at Pete Clark at 86.
The Gold Depot underscore VP says hi.
Who's that?
The Gold Depot underscore VP.
Oh, hey. How's it going, man? Good to see you. That's Josh, is that you?
Hi, Josh.
I believe it is.
Is it?
Let's see. Pete at 86 going 2 times. And going once. Going twice. Yeah, these were selling for like 110, I think, at the coin show that I was at. And believe me, I asked. And Tiger is behind Ton. Ton's got it at 87. 88. Boy.
Yeah, Conrad's at 88.
Yeah. We're just slowly going up. Conrad was the first to 88. And we're going to say Conrad, Ton's at 90. I told you, first guy to get to 100. If somebody just puts a bid right now of 100, I guarantee they're going to win this one. It'll be over and done with. Ton at 90. Going one time. Ton at 90. Going 2 times. We've inched up all the way from like $65 or $70 or something. And here I go. SOLD. Going once. Going twice. Oh, wait, Tiger jumps in at 91. Yeah, buck at a time. Going one time to Tiger Stacker. Let's see if Ton responds at 92 or higher. Tiger at 91 going 2 times. You know what? Don't let Tiger melt this, guys. Don't let Tiger melt this with the plastic and all. Going once.
No, Ton's at 95.
Ton takes us to 95. He says, not quite, Tiger. All right. Ton at 95, going one time. Oh, my word is right. And we're inching. Maybe we should do anything from 50 to 100. It's a $2 bid increment. Where are we at? Ton at 95, going 2 times. Going once. Going, oh, no.
Tiger's is 96.
Man, a buck at a time.
Says Tiger's going to take someone into deep water
to
take a soul. I agree, Revolution.
Oh my goodness.
I know. Tiger.
Tiger 96 going 1 time. Tiger at 96 going 2 times. And let's see if that's it, Mrs. C.
Yeah.
Going once.
No.
Ton takes it to 100. Oh my goodness. We inched our way to 100. I'm pretty sure that's going to take it. I'm pretty sure. Let's see.
Okay.
Tiger says,
there you go.
enjoy ton. Yeah,
Yeah.
my theory was correct. All right. Thank you, Tiger, for your bidding. Ton going one time at $100. Ton going two times at $100. And revolution going once, going twice. I'm not saying anything about that. And sold. Oh man, no, Tiger had some good bids in there. Tiger had some good bids, but Ton took it at $100. Nice piece there. And again, at Ton at that show that we were at, I won't mention any names, but these were going for 110. So you definitely got it below market value. And that was the special hookup to the TheSilverStacker price. And you got it below that. Yep. So, all right, guys, here's what we're going to do. We are going to, absolutely, Ton, we are going to give away some silver. Yeah. And here we go. And then we're going to jump over to Whatnot. We did this last week. We're going to jump over to Whatnot. We're going to turn over, and it's going to take about 8 minutes. We'll be on there in about 8:30 or so. We'll jump on Whatnot. And I don't know if Tuli has that link or not, but I put it in the video description, and this week it's correct. And maybe I could try to pin it as a comment as well onto this video. But either way, here's my question. Will you join me on Whatnot in about 10 minutes? Will you join me on Whatnot? And I'll be honest with you, I'll accept any answer, yes or no. And I hope you do. I just put that out there just because I hope people will. Knox, Kevin 11, Indiana, and Conrad all said yes. I hope to see them all there. No pressure, but if you want to join us, come check out the format. It is really fun. Goes by fast and fast and furious on Whatnot. You got to keep up, but it's a lot of fun actually. And so we're going to sign off for tonight on YouTube. We'll see you on Whatnot in about 8 minutes. Thank you, everybody. Good night. God bless. See you on Whatnot.
Yes. Thank you.